Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pagey, here once again with another video on The Flash Season 4 and the Arrowverse as a whole, because we got like a new sort of team-up trailer promo thing to promote the new, the return of the shows in about 2 weeks' time. So yeah, we'll watch that promo now and then we'll come back to the rest of the video.
You guys ready?
I was born ready.
Okay, let's suit up.
Getting back to work is hard work.
When you said suit up, you meant like right now?
Yes, now. We've been suiting up for 20 minutes. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So even though that wasn't like a full-on superhero fight club like we had last season and then 2 seasons before that one, it is as close as we are going to get for this season, unfortunately. But hopefully before the beginning of the next seasons of all the DC TV shows, we might get another like superhero fight club thing. And it could be one that possibly includes Black Lightning. Now there are just a couple of things to point out from the promo that are sort of interesting that people might be talking about. The first one is that you do see Kid Flash quickly. You do see like his little ear things and his hair. You also see a bearded Barry, and then you also see a Spartan locker door closing, which is obviously Diggle's persona on Arrow. Now, the most important thing to remember about this is that this promo was filmed around the time that they would have been filming episode 1 of all of the seasons for the respective shows, apart from Legends, because they actually filmed episode 2 of this season first. So they filmed episode 2, then episode 1, then episode 3, and so on and so forth. So none of this actually relates back to what is going on at the moment in the DC TV shows. So Barry doesn't grow another beard as he's waiting his trial and seeing if he's actually going to have to go to prison. And like Diggle isn't running around as Spartan from the get-go when we return from the mid-season break, and Wally isn't back as Kid Flash straight away. Now the return dates for the shows. A lot of people have been wondering, sort of confused, when are the shows coming back? So we are under 2 weeks away from the shows returning. 2 weeks from tomorrow, Arrow will be back, and 2 weeks from yesterday, Flash and Black Lightning will be here, and then the day before that, Supergirl will be back. So all of this begins on the 15th of January when Supergirl returns with its episode entitled The Legion of Superheroes, where, as you can sort of guess by the title, we will be getting sort of properly introduced to the Legion and I guess how it runs. As well as seeing the fallout from the mid-season finale where we of course saw Supergirl get quite the beating from Reign. And also hopefully we will see what Reign's next big move is following the events from the mid-season finale. Then on the 16th of January we have the flashback with its episode entitled The Trial of the Flash, which is obviously also the name of a big arc from the comics. And I'm sure this episode will have a lot of Easter eggs and references or nods to what happens in the comic arc. Now, as we saw in the mid-season finale, Barry has a lot on his plate at the moment, and he is going to be facing a lot of that head-on in this episode as we go to the courtroom. This episode will also serve as sort of like a character-building episode for the rest of the team as they figure out how to help their friend out when he isn't, facing a big, bad metahuman villain that they all have to defeat. The thing that they have to sort of defeat or overcome in this episode is the justice system and trying to prove that Barry did not kill Clifford DeVoe. Then following the Flash on the 16th of January, we have the series premiere of Black Lightning. It's finally here and I'm pretty damn excited for it. The promo materials for it have been really solid, and some in my opinion at least have been amazing, especially the one that came out roughly a week ago or so that had the Kendrick Lamar track in the background. That was a really good trailer and really good just material to hype people up for the show. So hopefully everyone tunes in, gives Black Lightning a chance, as I do feel it will live up to the expectations and will be a great watch. As I said in like previous videos, I hope it's like a mixture between Arrow and Flash. So like, grounded vigilante stuff, but with like a almost like metahuman person. Then we're going to have to follow the journey of his family as well, his 2 daughters especially. So I think it's going to be a very interesting watch. I think it's something that everyone should at least give a chance, as I said before. And then on the 18th of January, we have Arrow coming back with its episode entitled Divided. And that episode title is pretty fitting due to what we saw at the end of the mid-season finale with our team, being divided. We have old Team Arrow and new Team Arrow working separately, and I'm sure they will butt heads at some stages throughout this episode. We will also see the Cabal we saw established right at the end of the mid-season finale, made up of Ricardo Diaz or Richard Dragon, Caden James, Vigilante, Black Siren, Anatoly Kanaevzev, and Caden James's right-hand man, known as Boots. A lot of people have been wondering what that guy's name is. It's simply Boots. We will see them starting their reign over the city, and it's definitely going to be a difficult one for Ollie and the others to deal with, just due to what's going on with them at that current time. And finally, we have Legends of Tomorrow. But Legends won't be returning along with these shows at this time. What's happening with Legends is that it will be going into the slot that Supergirl has. Like whatever Supergirl, whatever time it's playing for you, Legends is going there. So it's going there around a month after the premiere, so in roughly 6 weeks. And it will finish off its season in that time slot, and then Supergirl will come back at the end of that and finish off its season. So yeah, it's a bit of a mess, but it's a necessary mess in my opinion, due to the whole Andrew Kreisberg situation and how much control he's had over Supergirl's story this season. They needed to fix up their season regarding that, because they couldn't actually use his storylines and story plots. Otherwise, it involves some like legal issues, and they'd have to pay him if they didn't pay him and stuff like that. It'd be a massive thing, a massive lawsuit could happen, so they sort of had to rework that and not use his material. So Supergirl could be a bit messy come the end of the season. Hopefully it isn't, because it's had a really good solid start, but due to this it could be messy, as I just said. But when Legends of Tomorrow does return, we will have the episode entitled Daddy Darkest, which will also be the episode we have Constantine present, which should be quite a lot of fun. And this episode is also meant to be the first episode that we finally see Malice. We will actually see him in this episode, so that should be awesome. And I'm interested to see how he looks and all of that, because hopefully it looks sort of freaky, but not too silly. Hopefully they sort of balance those two pretty correctly. Now, a lot of people have been asking me about Krypton and also even Gotham on the show, on the channel, as well as Titans. Titans won't be out for a while, like probably not till when like the Flash is back for season 5 and all the other shows start their new seasons. Titans might not be out till then. Krypton's out in like March or something. Honestly, from what's been happening lately with Krypton's promotional stuff, I am not excited for that show at all. It sort of lost me completely. It was originally, if you didn't know, it was tied to the DCEU, so the movies, so like Batman v Superman, Man of Steel, all of that. It was connected to that universe. Now they've said it's not connected to it at all, and I've sort of lost interest. I really couldn't care for it at the time, for like now at the moment. I'll give it a watch. It could be good, but I really have lost all hype and expectation I had for the show. But as I said, I'll give it a chance, and if I might review it and do it on the channel, we'll just see how it fits in with my schedule. And then Gotham, a lot of people do want me to do Gotham. I actually might start doing Gotham when it comes back from its mid-season break, because it comes back in like April, which is probably a good time for me, because like Legends will probably be over by then, roughly, and so there's one less show to do. So I might do Gotham, just replace Legends with Gotham in the schedule and stuff like that. But we'll have to wait and see. But if you do want me to do Gotham, let me know in the comments. And also, if you really want me to do Krypton, let me know in the comments as well. But you know, Krypton's sort of lost me a bit in its promotional material. But I don't know, you could win me back in the next couple of months before it starts up. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, it would be awesome if you could drop a like on the video to show your support. Let me know in the comments section down below. What show are you most excited for returning? Did you like that sort of that promotional material they released for us leading up to the new season, or the returns of all the shows? Did you enjoy that? Let me know in the comments section down below regarding that as well. And of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I'll catch you later, guys. Goodbye.